guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you want to learn how I did this Ursula transformation, go ahead and keep on watching. With my brows blocked and my face primed, I'm going in with a mixture of Ben Nye's Clown White and Mehron Aqua activated paints in Mauve, Lagoon, Blue, and Violet. I do apologize, I did already have this mixture pre-made, and before I get further into the tutorial, I did not have enough to cover my whole chest and arms. But with Shelter in Place, I did what I could, so bear with me. Go ahead and just blend this out really good. Now going in with a little bit of my base mixture with more white added to it, I'm going to start cream contouring my face. I have a reference picture that I am looking at for this, and later you will see me making these kind of like scrunchy weird faces to give my face almost kind of like a scowl look as I contour. After I lay down where I want all of my highlights, I go in back with my base mixture with a little bit of black added and just a tiny bit more of the mauve. I'm going to start contouring where I want all of my shadows to be. Ursula's face is just a tad bit rounder than mine is, so I really want to portray that full figured face look. After I lay down those shadows, I go back in with my highlight shade and kind of just touch up those high points. Whenever I do Ursula, I like to keep in mind that her look is drag inspired. For those of you who don't know, she is based off of the drag queen Divine, so I try to really make sure that her features are exaggerated in that sense. After you're done, what you're gonna do is take that little beauty blender and just blend your little heart out. This is kind of the same concept of contouring your regular face with beauty makeup. We're just not using skin tones here. So again, just go ahead and blend that to the gods. And then once that is done, I am setting my face with my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter setting powder. Alright, now time for some chola brows. Just kidding. Going in with my Wet n Wild Ultra Black waterproof liner, I am marking out where I want Miss Ursula's eyebrow to be. For time's sake, I did go ahead and do my other eyebrow off camera, also too to kind of give me a little bit of a starting point. I do her eyebrows first because this gives me a nice little map of where I'm going to go in with her eyeshadow. Off camera, I went ahead and I just cleaned out a little slot where I want to lay her eyeshadow down. And this is just to help the vibrancy of my colors. And then I'm going back in with my P.Louise Makeup Academy eyeshadow base in the shade Rumour 2. And I'm laying that down where I'm going to pack that eyeshadow on. Now going in with Flourishing from the Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette. I'm going to pack that color all over that primer that I just laid down. Now going back into the same palette, I'm taking Blue Blood on a fluffy brush, and I'm going to be blending this into my inner and outer corners only, really just smoking that out, following the hollows of my natural eye socket. It's okay if this is a little bit messy. Ursula does not have to be neat. After you are done laying this shadow down, you're gonna go back in with Undertaker in the same palette and diffuse that Blue Monday that you just laid down. Honestly, this is probably one of the longest parts, just going back and forth and blending. It's obnoxious, it's annoying, but I promise you, the more time you take, the nicer this step comes out. And I'm just going to blend and smoke this out until I'm happy with it. Now going in with Black Hole from the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Alien palette, I'm going to be lining my inner corner, as you can see here, because it's really hard to explain. I go down and lay this super defined at first, just so I can control where I want my black, and then I'm going to go back over this with a blending brush and diffuse it out. I'm also at this time darkening and defining my eyebrows so they don't get super lost. The way that I covered my brows for this tutorial is not the way that I normally do, so bear with me because a lot of this was moving way more than it normally does. Again, going in and blending that black out up kind of towards the eyebrow and really smoking it out. After I do this, I go back in with Flourishing from the Blue Blood palette to define that teal that I laid down, and I go back and forth until I really get it to where I'm happy with it. Going back to the face, I'm going in with Area 51 from the Jeffree Star Alien palette, and I'm going to start laying down my contours. I go in with a normal face contour brush and alternate that with a smaller eyeshadow blending brush, just so I can really get into those areas that I want to be super detailed, like my nose. Nose contours are something that I personally struggle with a lot, so the more control I can have, the better. As you can see, I am definitely not afraid to go in there with my little phalanges and blend where I need to. When it comes to laying down the contour, honestly, a lot of this is just going back and forth between your reference picture and making it look the way that you want to. Normally, I spend forever on this part because I think this is the most important part, and this is what really sells your face on the character that you're trying to be, because she's a very recognizable character. So girl, take your time, we ain't in no hurry. Also, I apologize if I keep looking down. I was watching the I Fell in Love with a Murderer documentary about Ted Bundy on Amazon while I was filming this, so my apologies. After I had filmed all of this and went to go take the pictures, my contour was not dark enough for me. So I did go ahead in with the shade Controversy from the Mini Controversy palette from Jeffree Star, just to deepen that contour where I really wanted it. Bouncing back up to the eyes for a quick second, I'm just smoking out Flourishing on my lower lash line, and then I am going to line my lashes and touch up my brows wherever I see fit. And I'm just doing a very dramatic winged liner for this look. Going in with the liquid highlighter from Jeffree Star in the shade Frostbite, I am laying down that highlight on the highest parts of my face. I then go back in and lay Arctic Sky on top of this. The more dramatic you can be with your highlight, the better, in my opinion, for this look, because it really makes her face. Now that I'm pretty much done with the eyes, I'm going to my lips. I'm starting with the Wet n Wild liquid catsuit lipstick in So Noir Cool, and I'm lining my lips. I suck at lining my lips. You guys don't know how much footage I edited out of this, but you're welcome. I am now going in with Jeffree Star Cosmetics Velour Liquid Lipstick in Wifey and going all over my lid on top of that liner that I laid down. I did also do my beauty mark off camera. I'm now going in with my Kush mascara from Milk Makeup and lashes in the style Bombshell by Cavalli Lashes, and just going ahead and popping those bad boys on. For Ursula, I like to use really big lashes, so these are 25 milliliters. These are the same lashes that I used in my Beetlejuice tutorial. And then for her lower lashes, I took an old pair of lashes and cut them up just so I could stick them on my lower lash line. I had a lot of fun doing her, and I always have fun doing Ursula, and I do apologize that it did not come out exactly the way I planned, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked, go ahead and give a thumbs up, comment below what you guys want to see next, and please hit that red subscribe button. I can't wait to see you guys in my next video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks. Bye.